Hey guys, Kyle here with Backcountry Adventure Motorsports, and today I'm going to be talking about a product that I am pretty excited about. If you own a Honda Africa Twin and you're like me or even taller than me, the wind hits me right about the top of the head, and I really don't want to buy a taller windscreen because when I'm aggressively riding off-road I'm leaning forward and there's potential with a higher windscreen that it can hit you in the face. So this product's pretty neat. It allows you to adjust the windscreen up or down with just a few thumb screws, and it's called the Batzen Windscreen Adjuster, or Windshield Adjuster. It's made in Germany by a guy named Wolfgang Roth. He makes these for a few other bikes as well, but it's a pretty cool product, very easy to install, and it's very clever that you instead of having to buy another windscreen, that you can just adjust the 4 thumb screws and you can raise that windscreen up and get the wind out of your face on the highway and then lower it back down when you're ready to ride off-road. So we'll go ahead and get that installed for you here and we'll show you how it works. Hope you like this video. Alright, so what this comes with is your upper and your lower bracket. Comes with 2 short Allen screws and 2 long Allen screws, some plastic washers, and extra windshield grommet in case you accidentally push one of those inside the body. You don't have to fish it out, they just give you an extra one. And then your 4 thumb screws. And here's the card in case you were looking to order one. Hit the pause button here and take that information down. And the only tools that are required are a 5mm Allen wrench and a 3mm Allen wrench. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these 4 5mm Allen screws. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the windscreen down, and we're going to put the brackets on the windscreen and then put the whole unit on as one piece instead of putting the brackets on first and trying to get the windscreen on, because I think you'll have a hard time trying to get to these bottom bolts. So what we're going to do is we're going to take your unthread all of your hardware here. It's got these little T-nuts, which are nice. They slide right in, fit in to the bracket nicely, and you want to leave your little foam rubber washer on. So you're going to slide that through your hole, then your plastic washer, bracket, T-washer. And you're just going to do the same thing for all 4 holes, making sure that your brackets are oriented in the right direction. Alright, you're going to put these brackets, slide them all the way down, and then snug them up a little bit just so they don't move on you, so you can install the screen into the holes. Now we'll go ahead and get it on the bike. Okay, so a little different about mine versus what you're going to do if you don't have the AltRider headlight bracket on. Is if you don't have the AltRider bracket on, you're going to install this spacer on the bottom, and your screw's going to go through it when you're mounting this up. Now, I'm not going to do that because the spacer that AltRider gives you, or the protector that AltRider gives you, if you put these together, they're the exact same thickness. So I'm just going to use the bracket and the little plastic washer they give to make up that difference. I think if I added this one, I might get a little bit too much tilt and it might be kind of difficult to slide it up and down. So I'm going to use what I had before, but if you don't have the AltRider headlight guard, then you will use the plastic spacer on the bottom. Alright, so another thing I'm going to do as well is there's the little white washer that is on the factory screw. I'm going to take that off and put it on just for a little bit extra. It just creates a washer when you're putting it on so it doesn't get any like scratching or creates kind of a vibration buffer. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the long screws on the bottom. They're going to go through. You put your spacer on, or in my case the plastic washer, and you're going to thread it into this little grommet. Now be careful with these because this is why they give you an extra one. These you don't want to push on these very hard. They'll push right on in there, and then if you mess up once, okay, but if you mess up twice, digging those out of there is not very easy. So just gently thread them in, and what they do is they swell as you screw them in, so that's how that windscreen attaches. They're a well nut. So I'm going to go ahead and just get those started, and then I'll do the top one and so on. So again, with the top one, there's no space or anything. You just thread it right in. And once you get one side, a top and a bottom, should make things a lot easier. This is really the only difficult part of this whole project. And it's not necessarily difficult, it's just more tedious. 3mm Allen. Snug them all up, and we're done. So how this works is you have your 4 thumb screws. You just loosen them up a couple turns, and you're able to slide it up and down. In the lowest position, you are about 1 inch higher than what you were at factory, and that's just because of the offset. I think at the lowest position, at normal riding, that should be fine, and then for off-road it shouldn't be enough to come up and smack you in the face if you're really hitting some whoops or something. So in the tallest position, it should be really nice for long distance highway, or you get behind a truck or something like that. You just kind of have to find a sweet spot on it in that 4-inch or so range, and pull over a couple times and get it adjusted. But I think it's a really cool bracket, better than having to buy multiple windscreens. And as far as adjusters go, there's only a couple more on the market that I found, but this one seems to be the best quality and easiest installation. So I hope you like this video. If you're interested in getting the Batzen windscreen, I'll put some information down in the bottom. Again, here's the card with all the information. Pause it here and get the email. He only does orders by email. It's just the way he does business, and does a PayPal. And from Germany, I got this thing in less than a week. It's pretty awesome, fast shipping. As soon as your PayPal clears, he drops it in the mail. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you like this install, and hope you, if you're looking for a bracket, this is something that you're going to go with. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Have any questions? By all means, hit me up in the comments. I like to respond to the comments as much as I can. If you haven't yet, also check out my blog at backcountryadventuremotorsports.com. I've got a blog there. I've got product reviews, videos, as well as some of my favorite products I've got for sale. Yeah, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and see some more videos that I'll be putting out. On my way to Alaska, so there should be some good content there. Thanks again for watching. Kyle from Backcountry Adventure Motorsports. I'm out.